Friday's a kind of a half day, so you only get AK 3 days this week. I'm gonna put on my oh, golf was great. Thanks for asking. I'm gonna try to put my Baroque on this different speaker. But yeah, golf was a good lesson. Unfortunately, in Florida, it's raining every day this week, so I can't get out there and practice. So let's get this started. I'm going to be very cautious this week. I'm not going to probably trade as many signals as I normally do. Oh, should I look to play this music instead? Bum, 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 bum. Let's get this party started quickly, right? Futures on 14. Is that, what time zone is this in? I don't know how to see what time zone these Google things are at. I think this is at 12:30. How do I see what time zone this is in? I don't know. All right, 30 seconds to go. Opening bell, guys. Probably won't get any 5-minute bar longs. Disney, big news out of there. How's everybody doing this morning? We are off. You're just on 15 and a half. $12 and a half. Pfizer down. Netflix higher. Netflix higher on the Disney news. Gap. I took off Gap on Friday. Wynn getting destroyed. Those calls are down to 6 cents. 6 cents. Shopify down. Are the Shopify calls down to 5 cents yet? I'm going to go 5-cent bet for a couple of these. Peloton next week, 9.5. It's being sold here. No, thank you. $200 worth 5 cents. Can't say no for a nickel. You're just down 9.5. Win down. FTNT D50 puts trading here. BP trading here. AL down a penny. Penn down. PDD down. BABA down. BABA, I took off half of the double of the other half on. I expect us to be a little bit slow today, guys. I expect this week to be a little bit slow. Disney calls trading here. Disney up $8 today. It's already traded 8 million shares. FRO calls me about Jan 16s. 52-week high in front line. 1,700 FRO calls being bought. Did not hit any of my scanners. 1,700 FRO calls being bought. 1,700 FRO calls being bought. For me, no gracias. Wade coming back a little bit. SNDL trading here. I don't even have a bid in a win. I have to buy 12 of these for 4 cents just to have $50 worth of these. How about 3 cents? 4 cents I can do. I got filled at 4 cents. I have to. I would target a 10. Let's go. HL trading here, nothing new in HL. 5-minute bar closes here in about 3 minutes. Fubu down, Shopify down. Slowness so far today, guys. Slowness so far today. I expect this week to be a little bit slower. AAL up a penny. Shopify and 5-cent bid under the market. Apple calls being bought. AAL calls being sold. Next week, 16s are down to 4 cents. So I'm going to be a lot more selective this week of what I'm buying. CPNG, no 25th, 22s trading here in nickel. 1,200 of these trade here. Not big enough as a nominal amount. It's only $6,000 bet. HPE D16s trading here. No, thank you. Letter U, Unity trading here. Futures down 12. No signals have hit the tape so far. Oxy calls being bought. These 30th, 80s. Las Vegas Sands puts trading here. Not much doing so far today. K-Web down. Tesla down again. 175 on Tesla. Wow, Tesla. WBD being sold. WBD was a great signal. WBD, Warner Brothers, Discovery. 5-minute bar just closed. Let's go to the 5, see if there's any signals so far today. So we're looking for a bull 5-minute bar above the Ichimoku cloud. You buy it, sell, market, and close. Apple, no signal. Amazon is a buy. So Amazon and buy 94.30, guys. Amazon a buy 94.30. Amazon a buy 94.30. Amazon buy 94.30. And Google's a buy. Google's a buy 97.67. So we have 2 5-minute bar longs, guys. We have 2 5-minute bar longs. Google and Amazon. So 5-minute bar longs. Amazon and Google. And I talked about it. I stopped adding to my Ethereum position. So I'm still long Ethereum, but I stopped adding to it. So what this is, guys, is a bull 5-minute bar buy. So you can buy it and you sell it MOC, market on close. So this is a bull 5-minute bar above the Ichimoku cloud. You buy it and you sell it MOC, market on close. So it's a bull 5-minute bar above the Ichimoku cloud. You buy it, you sell it MOC, which stands for market on close. So Google's the buy right here at 97.67. 97.67 is your buying Google. Amazon, you have a buy at 94.30. So these are right at the levels of where they hit. 5-minute bar long in Amazon and Google. 5-minute bar long in Amazon and Google. You can buy bull call spreads. You can buy out of the money calls. You can sell put spreads. Technically, this has been a winning trade before. So 5-minute bar long. 5-minute bar long. Google and Amazon. 5-minute bar long in Google and Amazon. So this is buying a bull with 5-minute bar above the Ichimoku cloud. Okay. So we get that signal. FFIE calls being sold. So we're looking for institutional order flow in the option market. We're looking for the biggest and best traders to place and allocate capital on certain trades in the derivative space. I'm running 10 proprietary based scanners in the background, and we have seen no signal so far today. Sometimes that's going to happen. Disney up $8. Disney volume today probably will exceed 50 million shares. Probably should be about 3 times its normal volume. I'm not sure what its normal volume is. Coinbase, $44. MMIT. We see a decent amount of MMAT trades, calls trading here. I'm not taking these. MMAT this week 3s being bought. MMAT this week 3s. I'll give it about 12 more minutes here for day trades. After that, I'm done not day trading at all. So I got a couple win calls at 4 cents. Adding to that losing position. CCL this week 10's being bought. Pretty big order here. Volume is less than open interest. I am not taking these. CCL 10s, guys. So this is Carnival Cruise Line. 11/25/2022. 10 calls being bought for 11 cents. Volume, how many options trade today, is less than open interest. We are looking for when volume is greater than open interest. Yeah, it's on the Ichimoku Cloud. Disney 28% profit. Disney 155% profit. Great trading. So Amazon buy was at 94.30. So put the level in here. And then Google buy was, futures are a little bit weak, 97.67. So one winner, one loser here on the 5. Coinbase weekly 60s trading 12 cents. No thank you. Para trading here, calls being sold, P-A-R-A. Tesla. You made money on Oxyputs. Nice trading. 10 scanners run in the background. Don't see anything. Plug, weekly 20s. January 20s. Walmart calls being sold. The longest we've gone without seeing a signal was 43 minutes. So one day we saw 43 minutes without a signal. BSC, Bank of America, puts being sold. ARKK lower. I'm sure DraftKings is lower. Unchanged. BABA down to 78. BABA bull call spread. I traded for earnings. I took off half at a double, left the other half on, and went to 0. So I broke even on that trade. The gap call spread I made money on. I sold that at 61 cents. So that one worked out nicely. LUMN, November 25th, 6 being sold. LUMN, nothing on penny spikes, nothing on moonshots, nothing on option hacker, nothing on day trade, nothing on ETF, nothing on super options, nothing on 24-hour spike. Nordstrom puts being sold, 19s. 1,000 lot. So maybe someone's trying to get some premium here or get in at a lower price point. You know, I'm not looking for anything really in the EV space. If I see a signal in LI, CPMG, I probably wouldn't take them. Chinese internet names, if I see a signal that's a very large volume times open interest, I would. If I see like a 3,000 lot, I'd probably take them. Not looking for any of the airlines. Maybe United, I would take a little bit. But that's about it. You know, kind of trying to be a little bit cautious this week. A little, you know, like we got up to 4,000, we failed. You know, Goldman Sachs just put out a note today that said they expect the S&P to be up 1% next year. And then Jeremy Siegel, Professor Siegel, said 15% next year, which is like, hello, that's kind of crazy. You down again, you sick. Netflix higher, Google 5-minute bar long winner, Amazon 5-minute bar loser. So one winner, one loser. Newmont end of the year 51's being bought here. That's a gold name. HP March 45 trading here. I bought some win calls. Just adding into a terrible position. They're worth 4 cents. Patience is a virtue, traders. Patience is a virtue. This is kind of how you'd feel like a Wednesday would be. You don't really think that it's going to be this slow on a Monday, but last week, Monday was just absolutely fire with signals. Monday had unbelievable signals. Tuesday was a little bit slower. And then Wednesday and Thursday were actually not very good with signals. So, Wish calls being sold. Google puts trading here mid-market. 5-minute bar longs. Amazon loser. Google winner. One's up 67 cents. One's down 67 cents. LI calls being sold. Into Z earnings. SSYS January 17.5 trading here small. How's everybody's weekend? You guys do anything fun this weekend? Anybody do anything fun? AK had a golf lesson. I hit some golf balls. Trying to get good at this golf thing. Micron trading here, nothing new. Micron. Win's probably worthless. Win is most likely worthless. I would love. I'm going to Chicago on Wednesday, so I'm very excited to get out of the rain here, even though it's freezing in Chicago. Shell D's 55 puts. I'm trading here small. Shopify down 60 cents. I'm looking to buy some more calls here at a nickel. LI calls. We were just talking about LI. Now we see LI calls being bought. I literally just talked about LI. LI the 19s. I'm not buying these, but LI 19s hitting our day trade and penny spike, guys. LI 19s. 4,000 these trade here. Big order. LI. I think these are interesting. I would give these a 6.5 out of 10. LI calls here. So LI hitting the tape, guys. LI hitting the tape. So day trade and penny spike. Buyer of LI. 11, 25, 20, 22, 19 calls for 13. So if you want these, you can get these right here. Right now at 13 cents, hitting both our day trade and our penny spike scanner. Hitting both our day trade and our penny spike scanner. LI, guys. LI calls being bought. The 19s for 13 cents. They're already starting to move here. So if the low is in for the day, potentially in LI can get up to 18.40. So LI, I would rate this thing about a 6.5 out of 10. So LI, guys, these are the 19s, guys. LI 19s. Now they're buying some next week 20s. They do have earnings on the 28th. So most likely I'll be looking at more LI, guys. I'm going to buy some of these. These are next week 20s. I'm going to buy some in next week 20s here. I'm going to have a stop loss on these too. So next week 20s, guys, now hitting the tape. I got filled at 31. LI calls being bought now, and LI hitting option hacker and moonshots. So LI, guys. And I will get long LI for earnings. So LI, guys. LI. LI, guys. A lot of calls being bought in the LI. LI, guys. Calls being bought. Next week 20s. This week 19s, guys. So LI calls being bought. 4 of our scanners picked this up. So LI, guys. LI calls being bought. So LI calls being bought. So this is now on Moonshots and Option Hacker. Buyer of LI 12/2/2022. 20 calls for 31. So they hit at 31, guys. I did get filled here at 31. So LI calls being bought, guys. LI calls being bought. LI calls being bought, guys. LI calls being bought. LI calls being bought. Win coming back a little bit. So LI hitting Option Hacker. So this is a buyer of LI 12/2/2022. 20 calls, 32, 31 cents. I got filled at, so I did get filled at 31. My target's gonna be 45 and 60. I am gonna use a stop loss on these, so I'm risking 160 bucks here. So you can see I got filled at 31 cents. And when I got filled at 4 cents. So 150 bucks a risk for me. If they do have earnings next week, I will probably buy bull call spreads for earnings too. I will buy bull call spreads for earnings as well. So LI, guys. We see this week 19s, next week 20s. This week 19s, next week 20s. Futures down 10. Let's add LI to the bottom here. If the low is in for the day, so we take the low of the day, we add that ATR. So if the low is in for the day, you add that ATR. The stock can get to 1841. So it's got a nice average true range. It's got an average true range of $1.63. Has an ATR of $1.63. So nice ATR here in LI. Nice ATR here in LI. If you took this week ones, so for this week, guys, we hit 2 of our scanners. So this is the difference between day trading and swing trading. If you day traded LI calls, your targets are 16 and 20, and you already would have hit target 1. So on the day trade, targets were 16 and 20. You would have already hit target number 1. So on day trade scanner, or if you're day trading, 25 and 50% profit targets. If you're swing trading, 50 and 100% profit targets. Sound should be good. So you look at the difference in these profit targets here, guys. Depends if you're day trading or swing trading. So if you're day trading LI, 25 and 50%. Target 1 was already hit. You can move your stop to break even on that. You cannot lose now. And then if you're swing trading, 50 and 100% profit targets. So 4 scanners picked up LI calls. 4 scanners picked up LI calls. So that's a pretty, pretty powerful move there. 4 scanners picked it up. So this week 19s, day trading, 25 and 50% profit. You already hit target 1. If you're swing trading, 50 and 100% profit. And then, eat that. If you're swing trading, 50 and 100% profit. So we see LI this week 19s, guys. LI this week 19s. And then we see LI next week 20s. I got in next week 20s at 31. So I'm up $45. It's like playing King Jack suited on the button. It's worth 45 bucks. It's not as good. MMAT trading here. Nothing to do in that one. Gap puts being sold. I got out of the Gap call spread last week. So I got out of the Gap call spread. GOEV trading here. Nothing to do in that one. Rig trading here, nothing to do that one. Futures getting a decent little bit here. Futures only down 5 1/4. 5-minute bar long. Once again, Google winning, Amazon losing. So we had 2 5-minute bar longs. So if you like to take 5-minute bar longs. Amazon was a buy, 94.30. Google was a buy at 97.67. So I got LI. I got in next week 20s at 31. Stock is up to 18.45. So the delta on these is 23. Stock goes up a buck. These will go to about 65 cents. Futures down 5 only. AL up a dime. Oil getting absolutely decimated. Oxy. I was trying to, a couple of months ago, I was trying to get into an Oxy structured note with 50% downside. I'm going to ask him what he can get into it today for. And then it went straight higher. I asked if that I actually might, for the first time ever, put money into a government bond. So if I can get like a 2-year paper, like 1-year paper, if I can get 1-year paper like 5%, I do have I have a decent amount of cash that I don't mind not allocating for a year. So I'm like looking into if I can put that into cash, I get like 4 or 5%. It's better than sitting in the bank. AMRK trading here. AMKR, sorry. AMKR. Dees is now our front month expiration. November has expired away. Wiltered away. Yeah, I actually played the speakers. I played the music not through the computer. Just tried something different. You know, like superstitious and stuff like that. I was like, last week was not a very good week for me trading. Maybe if I tweak something, then I'll trade a little bit better. GE puts being sold. No, thank you. Come on, LI, get your head up. TME trading here, nothing doing TME. Laboo trading here. Laboo. No, thank you. MasterCard. Woo, hello, MasterCard. These 365s. This is a big order. These 365 in MasterCards. 1,800 traded here in MasterCard. I don't think they had any of my scanners, but this is a pretty big order. MasterCard, these 365s, they technically were not bought on the offer. MasterCard, these 365s, guys. Keep an eye on these. Probably get long MasterCard for earnings. MasterCard, these 365s. I'm not paying for these, but this was an interesting order. So did not hit any scanners. Buyer of MA 12/16/2022, 365 calls, and they paid $295. So they paid $295 for these guys. I am not participating on these in MasterCard. So if you want to get these, maybe you buy some call spreads. Maybe you buy the 365, 370 call spread. That's going to cost you about $1. Maybe you buy like 2 of those or something like that. So MasterCard trading here, guys. MasterCard trading here. MasterCard. I don't even have a MasterCard. LI really not moving, but the volatility is really increasing. So we see volatility really increasing on next week options more than this week. Next week options up to 5,000. Yeah, I kind of like the music coming out of the other one too. Airbnb, D's 103 is trading here. Netcall is trading here. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. A little slow today. Nike puts trading here. Amazon, 5-minute bar loser. Google, 5-minute bar winner. Futures just hanging out down 10. LI is actually coming in a little bit here. Gone down in value. Let's see where the VIX is at. Oil getting smoked. VIX just not moving. Chevron down $6. Exxon down $3. XLE down $3. Google, well, the Google 5-minute bar long. Let's look at where the 5-minute bar was. Fisker trading here. GOLD trading here. Nothing to do that one. So Google on the 5 is still a winner here. Now we see Neo puts trading here. See Neo puts trading here. Neo puts. Neo puts trading being bought here. Neo puts trading here. So Neo this week 9.5 puts trading a quarter. I'm not participating in these. Neo's already traded 16 million shares. So Neo 9.5 puts trading a quarter. If you're looking for a reason to get short Neo, this is your reason. I am not taking this. So penny spike, buyer of Neo, 11.25, 2022, 9.5 puts for one cuter, or $25 per one line. So puts here being bought, guys. I did not take these. Puts being bought here in Neo. Puts in Neo. Puts in Neo trading here. Puts in Neo. Puts in Neo. Puts in Neo. DNA trading here. No, that's my DNA. Do you like anything with longer expiration, January, February? Yeah, if something hits the tape. If something hits the tape, I would like it. Get a little sip of water. We can do next portion of the day. Futures getting whacked. Down 13 now. Neo puts unchanged. Merck weekly 107s. 1,000 lot trade here. I mean, those are pretty cheap. Those are pretty cheap. Futures down 11. Just kind of hanging out here. Apple's looking at Neo. I don't even really know what Neo does. I think Neo is the Tesla of China. Merck 107's trading 22 cents. I wish those hit some scanner. They did not. Merck 107's trading here for 22 cents. Those are cheap. For some reason, they did not hit any of the scanners. I do not know why. Can't wait to eat some turkey. Headed to Chicago. I haven't looked at the weather yet, but it's probably not going to be good. Oh, no. I hate when that does that. The gremlins take over my computer. So day trade, one signal LI, winner. Penny spike, one signal, two signals, one winner, one unchanged. And then 48 hour nothing, moonshots, one signal. So mostly an LI. Oh yeah, it's high at 45 degrees. That's great. But Delray is where I live. Look at that. Storms. My two big things are going to the beach and meditating and hitting golf balls. When it rains, you can't do either of those, AK. Shopify next week, 48s. I'm trying to get a 40 lot at a nickel, $200. So I participated in LI today, guys, so far. And I bought some win calls. Those are probably worthless. I have to add to my position 4 cents. I think I'll go a penny bid underneath it, but take the signals that they give us. Don't take the signals they don't give us. Be patient. I've been a little bit less bullish than I normally am. Been a little bit less bullish than I normally am. You guys are taking any of your own trades? I want to hear it. Tell me where you're taking. If you get into LI calls or not. I can take LI off for a couple penny winner. I'm going to keep it, though. They do have earnings next week. Now Lucid calls being bought in December. Keep an eye on these guys. Lucid in December now being bought. These 12s and Lucid, guys. Lucid, December 12s. Those are pretty cheap as a dollar amount. Lucid, these 12s trading here. Not hitting any of my scanners. LCID. LCID calls being bought, guys. LCID calls being bought. They're buying more of them. Have not hit my scanner yet. 3,200 of these trading LCID. So LCID. LCID calls being bought. LCID calls being bought. Futures on the low of the session. Futures on 17. Win off the lows, though. Google down. Amazon down. Being a little bit more patient today. LCID. So I'll write that in here. So did not hit any of my scanners. Buyer of LCID. 12/16/2022. 12 calls for 41 cents. So LCID, guys, did not hit any of my scanners. So I've seen MasterCard hit, didn't hit any scanners. Super options, yeah, I'm trying to not give out. There's a great signal, Burlington. There's a great signal, Burlington. DVY trading here. That's an ETF. Exchange traded fund. So we see CCL 10.5s. I don't hate these here, guys. CCL 10.5s. I'm gonna buy 10 of these, guys. I'm gonna have a stop loss. CCL, guys, I'm gonna buy a couple of these. So fill that 30. Gap. These 15.5s. I like gap calls too. These 15.5s and gap. I'm gonna buy some of these too. I can probably get it a little bit cheaper. Trying to get in at 26, not filled. I did buy some CCL calls, guys. These are the 10.5s. I'm going to try to get paid 27 here for gap. I like gap calls, guys. They're at 27. I'm going to leave my 26 bid in. So CCL and gap, guys. CCL and gap. CCL and gap, guys. CCL and gap. Gap did just have earnings, so I'm going to cancel gap for now. I did buy some CCL calls, guys. So CCL calls being bought. I did buy a couple of these. These are the 10.5s. I will have a stop loss, and then I'll have a profit target. I'm going to start using stop losses on everything. That would save me a lot of money last week. So target 1 will be 45. Stop loss will be 15. MO, huge call buyers trading here. So option accurate. Buyer of CCL. 12/16/2022. 10.5 calls for 30. Stop loss 15. Targets 45 and 60. So CCL calls being bought, guys. CCL. And then we also see gap calls being bought. I try to buy them and then I cancel them. The D's 15.5, so I did not take gap. So there's a couple more signals for you. So gap in CCL, guys. Gap in CCL. Gap in CCL here. Win puts being sold. It's a little bit more positive. They're selling puts and win, guys. Selling puts here and win. Selling puts and win here. Puts and win, guys. Futures off the lows a little bit. So day trade LI, one trade, one winner. Penny Spike, LI calls winner, Neo puts loser. Moonshots, LI winner. Option Ecker, LI winner, CCL unchanged, and then Gap unchanged. Super options, nothing. 48 hour, nothing. ETF, nothing. Dollar Club had some Las Vegas Sands puts. Puts in Sands. Carvana. Google, nice trading. Yeah, I bought some Carvana calls and I made money on those. I made some Carvana calls and I made money on those. SCYX trading here. Futures on 15. Google 5-minute bar long. MT puts being sold. Just trying to figure out whether those were calls or puts. MasterCard calls down to 250. SLV puts trading here. I haven't looked at GLD or SLV in a while. GLD down $1. SLV down 13 cents. Ethereum is just getting crushed. I stopped buying Ethereum. I'm probably in it around, I would say like 1250-ish. I am probably down a little bit on it. But tax write-off then, right? When they sold this week puts for the 72 puts. So that's bullish to neutral. Lift 12.914s. Lift 12.914s trading here. Now Lucid puts being bought. So now they're buying Lucid puts. So Lucid hitting our Moonshot scanner next week. 10 puts trading here. We can buy a little strangle there. Some decent upside calls and some next week puts. That'd be a strangle. So Moonshots, buyer of Lucid. 12/2/2022, 10 puts for 38. So you can buy some calls and some puts. So Lucid puts trading here. This is a Moonshots, guys, hitting our Moonshot scanner in Lucid. So some opportunities if you're a little bit more bearish. You can buy puts in Neo. You can buy puts in Lucid. If you're a little bit more bullish. You can buy LI calls, Gap calls, CCL calls. It all depends on what your view of the market is. I'm like six bullish. So I'm bullish, but like a 6 out of 10. LI is starting to get a little bit of a bid. If you took LI on the day trade, you're about to hit target 2. So if you hit LI on the day trade, you're about to hit target 2. If you took LI on the penny spike, you're about to hit target 1. So LI, guys, you're about to hit target 2. On the day trade, I have next week 20s. I have target 1 at 45. If I hit target 1, I'll probably move my stop to break even. That way I cannot lose on that trade. NWTN trading here. Bull, drop it. Come on, sit. Be a good girl, sit. Google, down now. Amazon, down in the 5. I did not take either of those. You know, being slow is like a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is we could get a sharp move higher. And volatility is really compressed. So you see options like cheaper than they'd normally be. Because there is a holiday. And that's going to take, you know, Thursday and then Not many people trade on Wednesday. I'll still be here for you guys, but not many people trade on Wednesday. So LI, in theory, again at 31, they're up to 38. They're at 36 now. Maybe 20% profit on that one. PDD down 330. Win go back to the lows. AAL down. What happened to my Baroque music? Market is open on Friday. Brian will be running the trading room. So the market's open and Brian will be running it. I do have a target in calls for next week. Futures down 15 and a quarter. MMAT, a lot of calls trading here. I'm not going to do an MMAT. I really don't like options that are like so cheap. Is anybody going anywhere fun for Thanksgiving? Florida, it's raining. Yeah, it's a half day on Friday. Come on, Ally. I got a target here at I don't understand. Oh, they're 36. Lucid puts, Neo puts, LI calls, MasterCard calls, CCL calls, Gap calls. BP trading here. Not looking really to get any oil names. It's funny that I said today that I wasn't really interested in anything in the EV space to the long side. And then LI hit penny spikes, day trade, moonshots, and option hacker. I was like, oh, it hit so many scanners. I have to take something. GoPro, no 25th fives. Fubu 3s trading here in the weeklies. I saw Fubu next week 4s. Those are worthless. Marvell puts trading here. Nothing to do with Marvell. I'm going to lower my Shopify bid to 4 cents. I don't need them for 5, but I'll take them at 4. QS puts trading here. No, thank you. Lucid puts going up a little bit. Neo puts back up to 22. Yeah, so you get 3 days of AK this week. 3 days of AK. We do have a bonus trade every Tuesday. So we want that. So bonus trade Tuesday. Watch list comes out on Sundays. It's like the market's been going down, but we haven't seen the VIX move at all. I mean, 23 here on the VIX. The Google and Amazon are both losers here. Drop it. Google by 97.67. Oil just getting decimated. Oil going down should be good for the market because that should be good for inflation. It's always a double-edged sword with oil, right? Because if oil goes down, you say, oh, that's really good for inflation because oil numbers are going down. But then you're saying, oh my God, it's really bad for global growth, right? It is linked to global growth. I'm sure like Freeport's getting crushed today, 3%. Cliff down 1%. Steel not really moving that much. So it's a double-edged sword always for that. Futures on 23. IDV trading here. IDV. Schlumberger down 7%. Wow. Devon probably down 6%. Oxy down 4%. Chevron down 3%. Exxon down 3%. XLE down 4%. I mean, the XLE's gone from 94 to 88. Looks like LI is trying to make a move higher very slowly. I mean, the markets, futures are going lower and LI is going up. PDD down 3.5. Wind down 270 now. They did sell some wind puts. MMAT trading here. Nothing doing that one. A lot of MMAT trading here. I have no desire at that. Tesla down again. Tesla's now at 5.25. So weird. 5 minutes ago, guys. 5 minutes ago for your 8K time. Nothing on Thursday. You got Brian on Friday, so today's a shortened week. Soxel trading here. I'm so long Soxel. I bought Soxel at 777. Come on, LI. I know you want to move up here. 1840 is the low of the day plus the HER. More MMAT trading here. CCL, I'm down a penny. 1 penny. Today it's a little slower. That's okay. Got up early this morning. I took little Bolty to the park. And this is usually a seasonally strong time for the market. This is seasonally a strong time for the market. Scalping some Google puts, nice trading. ARKK 36 again. NTNX trading here, NTNX. So much MMAT. Let's see what that stock has done today. It's traded 25 million shares. Ooh, maybe this thing has to do with the metaverse. Oh my God, there's materials in the metaverse. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what it does. I'm assuming no. Where's my Santa Claus rally? Apple, Amazon, Baba, like Google, they look so weak. Zoom calls pre-earnings. 85 is being sold in Zoom. I'm long Zoom on a structured note. RBA trading here. D's 55 puts. RBA, D's 55 puts. So all I've done today is I bought LI calls. I'm up a little bit on those. I bought CCL calls. Those are unchanged. Futures are down 24. We got to that 4,000 level and failed. It's just so interesting on oil going down. I think inflation. So Jeremy Siegel said we're going to be up 15 to 20% next year. That'd be crazy. ARKK puts being bought for next week. Small is crossed. Is that one broker took it and one broker didn't take it. Dish puts for this week being bought. No, thank you. Lucid puts made some money there. Nice. Yeah, I'm a little bit more bullish than bearish. I'm like 6.5 bullish. I wouldn't mind seeing an end of the year rally. All right, guys, that is it for our session today. Brian's going to take over. Everybody have a great, great day. AK will be back bright and early tomorrow. Thank you. I bought some LI calls. Those are working out. CCL's maybe down a penny. Thanks. I'll see everybody later.